Alright guys, we got another Dayton Tuesday roundup. Starting off, we got a nice looking Tahoe. If I had the money, this would be a great rig to keep for the family. A 12 Versa, probably a decent car. A Mazda 3, we like these typically. This one has got low miles. Let's see how the body is. A Vibe. This is basically a Matrix, so you know that engine will run forever. This one has a rough body. It'll be interesting to see what it goes for. Civic. We've got one of these in the fold. We just did the brakes on it. But we got it in an off-market deal, so we saved a ton of money on fees. A Milan, you guys already know I like these. This is the 4-cylinder, not as good. It's basically the same engine as this car. Alright, so this car needs a Mako paint job, basically. It's got really low miles, so Mako paint job, that would bring it back. Here's the Mercury, really clean body. Was available last week, mechanical issues. For a car this size, the 4-cylinder is not ideal. Another Civic, an 02 Impala. These have gotten just a little bit too old, I think. That 3.4, they run into head gasket issues. Again, we're not really doing vans. This would be a good work truck. I love these Avalons. This one has a ton of miles, but the body looks straight. You could sell this car. Even with those miles, I think. It's clean title, front bumper damage. Yeah, that's a nice car. You know, you could sell that car here as a reliable daily driver or ship it and do well. But also not really what we're looking for right now. I got a 12 Impala. These are decent cars. This is probably out of our price range. An 03 Lincoln. My partner likes these a lot. I think they're a little bit too old. An 03. We got 05 Chevy. Big good work truck. Here in Ohio, I worry about rust. Rough Taurus. It's too old. So this is an MDX, probably with a bad engine or trans. We got a S10 work truck. I think that would be a good work truck. This Mercedes is still there. I'm telling you guys, people know the parts on these are expensive, and you're really not getting that much, especially on the C-Class. The Tiburon is still out there. Got another 12 Impala. An 04 BMW. Again, just like the Mercedes, these really depreciate a lot when they get this old. More than 10, 15 years. Let's take a closer look at this S10. It's got body damage, but a matching fiberglass cap. Can't go wrong with that. This would be a great work truck. Drive it for sale. Ooh, oh, G8, but it's the V6, so I'll keep moving. A 97 Benz. I mean, honestly, people are really asking for trouble with these. 02 Avalon, again, reliable daily driver. We'll ship it. See, the Focus is still there, guys. Their age. Yeah, the age at this point makes it tough for these. Nissan Leaf. I've been kicking around getting one of these. I'm definitely interested in electric cars. But, you know me, I don't want to pay retail. So what would it take me to get this Leaf going? It's already at $3,000 basically. It looks like it needs a hood. And a door. 36,000 miles. Front bumper. Yeah, this is very interesting. I'm interested to see what happens there. Accent old, and it's a Hyundai. Those original Hyundais were really ragged out at that point. LS Chevy, good work truck if it's not rusted out. Interesting car. The emissions 350. That's the problem with this car. It's got all that emission stuff on that 350. You end up with 150 horsepower. Kind of sad. 09 Fusion, again with the 4-cylinder. I prefer the 6 for Fusions. A Silverado, if there's no rust, good work truck. A 99 Lexus, I would prefer this over the Mercedes. It's got the bulletproof 1UZ V8 at 99. I'd be interested to see what that goes for. People have started to turn those into drift cars nowadays. Okay, so lost some trim. Salvage title. Rough interior. But there's that 1UZ. I don't know what that is. Alright, Nissan Murano. As a warning, guys, these vintage 07, 08, 09 Nissans with the CVT and the V6, the CVT always goes out. So be wary of that. This one has engine damage and probably a weak transmission to boot. Wow, the Ranger is still out there. They had it for a buy now at $1,500, I think. No one bid, so it's back on the auction block. The Camry on blocks is still out there. They had it for $6, putting it back on the block. At 135, that's gotten hit in the front. So this is the N54 with the original twin turbos, right? So the 08, this is the one that you can really get hopping because the bottom end can deal with a lot of power, as evidenced by this. Looks like someone hit a pole. It's the automatic. That's not bad. You could really make a hot rod with this, but the parts of prices, the price of parts just turns me off. I've been down that road with BMW. The 02 Ford is still out there, back on the auction block. It was buy now for about $500. Nobody bid. Another 12 Impala, interesting. This Sienna at $286. You fix it, give it to someone as a reliable family car, or ship it to Nigeria. Alright, we're getting a little bit more than halfway here. Again, I avoid cars that are too rough. They're cars I'm interested in all the time. We just saw the hit in the front 135. Now there's a hit in the front 128. So look at this. What do you think, guys? Is the 135 or the 128 worse off? Now the 128, let's see what transmission that is. It's also an automatic. Interior is in much better condition. So which guys would you prefer? The 128 or the 135? 300 horsepower, 225. Naturally aspirated, turbo. Let me know in the comments. Kia Sedona, 19, that would be a great car. 11,550. I really worry about these BMW V8s because they're not reliable. So, I mean, they're fast, but they're not reliable. Another Impala fleet. So a fleet was dropping off a lot of Impalas that came on the block today. Let's take a look at this BMW 550, the all-wheel drive. So it doesn't have the sport package. You can tell by the chrome grills and the wheels. And they look much better with the sport package. So it's been hit in the back. Yeah, you could fix this and make a lot of money on this. Finance it out for 16, 17 grand. Twin turbo engine. And you hope that thing doesn't drop some valve seals because they are prone to doing that, and that is an expensive repair. Alright, that's all for this week, guys. Question I'm gonna leave you with: would you take the 135 or the 128?